I keep saying the word guys. I keep saying the word Guys, guys, a lot in my videos. I don't know why, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on this morning show, before we can go any further, hit that subscribe button. Yes, you, beloved one. The one watching this video right now. Yes, you, I am pointing to you. You're watching this video because you're watching this video. Stay for a while. Get to know the immaculate tortoise, the half man, half tortoise, the African tortoise, as I like to call myself. Guys, it is a Saturday. I said the word guys then, so I'll try and count how many times I say the word guys in this video. But the objective of this vlog is to reduce the number of times that I say the word guys. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep saying that word guys too many times. But it is a Saturday morning. Beautiful, of course. It's springtime over here in the northern hemisphere. About to do this these vlogs, and these vlogs are hard work because you got to think of something to say to the people, the viewers on the other side of this lens, on the other side of this camera. Yes, you viewer, stay for a little bit longer before you go off, or the person who's watching this from the thumbnail. Just click on the video, bro. Oh, come on, man. It's an immaculate video. Where do you think the name comes from? With that said and done, guys. Said the word guys twice then. So this life of ours, this beautiful life that you and I share, beloved one, this twisting and turning road that we are on, this rotating, revolving doll, or this roller coaster ride that you and I have to partake every day. You know, it's just it's a crazy world, but it's life. You know, life is just the way it is. You know, what you and I can do in situation. It's a crazy world, but it's a good life. But sometimes it does pile up on you, and you have no choice but to adjust and adapt. Right? You got no choice but to adjust and adapt. Adjustment is changing someone's approach. Adjustment is changing someone's position. Adjustment is changing someone's perspective, your outlook, the way that you look at things. If I'll give you an example of an adjustment, right? If you're somebody who comes home and usually goes through the side door, changing your approach is going through the front door. If you're somebody who usually sits when you're watching television with your family, when you're sat in your family room and watching TV, and you have a specific position that you sit down and watch the movie, whatever it is that you watch on TV, when you're watching the immaculate videos, changing your position, being adjustable, is moving from your usual position to another position. And changing your outlook is if you usually don't like to watch the immaculate videos, maybe it is time to start enjoy watching the immaculate videos, right? That's changing your outlook. But guys, what I'm trying to say is this life requires for you to be adjustable. You know, you got to be adjustable. The body and the mind itself, they already automatically adjust themselves according to the environment. If you are always working in a heavy duty job where you have to lift loads of heavy objects, your body will begin to adjust to that, and over a long period of time, you physically become stronger and just larger in stature. Whereas in somebody who sits at a desk and operates a phone or uses a computer, if you two were to switch and they began to lift the heavy objects, of course they won't be able to do that as well as you can, because your body's adjusted to that. And so does the mind itself. The mind, this mysterious thing called this thing up here, this divine energy that God has put in you and I, although we do not know the full mechanisms of the mind, even itself in those situations, it does adjust. A good way, an example of the mind adjusting is if you don't like the immaculate videos, but then all of a sudden you're enjoying watching the immaculate tortoise. That's an adjustment of the mind. That's what can we say? I used to not like watching John's videos, but now I do because he's starting to make sense. That's a change of an opinion, change of a perspective about the immaculate tortoise. You know, I'll give you an example of an adjustment. Yesterday, excuse me, guys, what's happening is the reason why my nose is a bit runny is there's a hay fever. I've got allergies, and it's springtime at the moment, and these allergies are kind of flaring up. So I'll be talking right now, and suddenly my nose just begins to become runny, and my eyes become very itchy. My throat begins to become very itchy as well. So these are allergies, ladies and gentlemen. But back to the story about back to the topic of this conversation, which is adjustment. Yesterday, I was in traffic. Have I said the word guys? I hope I haven't. Yesterday, I was in traffic, anyways, guys. And, because traffic can be, you can look at traffic two ways, in two perspectives. You're annoyed by the traffic and you just want to get to your destination, or you can just sit there and wait. There's nothing that you can do. Yesterday was a flare of emotions, because if I wasn't held back by the traffic, I would have finished my shift quite early, but at the same time it was out of my power. So I had no choice but to adapt to the situation and just sit there in the traffic and wait until I was able to clear that traffic, which was the situation. And what ended up happening is I finished late. Well, my normal finishing time anyway. I was meant to finish quite early, but I finished my normal finishing time, which was a bit disappointing. But again, that's a situation where you have to adapt to the situation. So you have to adjust yourself. You have to adjust your approach. I can be very annoyed and be enraged and trying to make my way through the traffic like a lot of the drivers were yesterday, or I can just sit there and remain calm. I can change my position, although being stuck in traffic does not require for you to change your position. Or I can change my outlook, my mindset. I can be enraged again, or just stay calm and just wait until the traffic dies down, because there's nothing you can do about it, which was what I chose to do. But many drivers were in a rush. But it was Friday, so I don't see why people would be in a rush. Friday, you don't have work tomorrow. Maybe they want to go out, who knows. But there's my example of being adjustable. The mind and the body, they adjust themselves as you go out as you make your way through the day. And again, you yourself must adjust to the world. The world is never the same. Even the world itself adjusts in many ways. The adjustment has been built into you and I. God built us being able to adjust to a situation within our bodies and our minds. And again, our Father, He wants us to be able to be flexible, not to be stiff and rigid. There'll be situations where you have no choice but to adapt. One of them is clicking that like button, guys. So that said and done, guys, got to end this the right way. Of course, this is one half spiritual channel, and I am a spiritual guy. And if you feel as if you're lost, as if you've come across hard times, like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and I said the word guys again, but when you get caught into the mold, into the zone of recording, you just lose thoughts. But again, back to what I was saying to you, if you feel as if the world's against you and nothing and everything that you try to do, nothing changes, pray, guys. Prayer is very important, because prayer allows you to connect to God. It allows you to heal. It allows you to release a lot of negative energy. It allows you to understand yourself. Prayer is very important in our lives, because we have to feed a specific side to us, the soul side, and we have to connect with our Father. Of course, He wants to connect with us all the time. He wants the best for us, but prayer is very important. So pray if you have come across hard times. With that said and done, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. Hit that subscribe button. Help us grow this channel. Help us grow this immaculate channel. See you in the next one. Getting pretty good at these vlogs. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace out.